Let's talk developers and CTOs. Now, of course, they both are really critical to your overall startup journey, but they often get confused, and the use case of each is incredibly different. So, starting from where we can start, CTOs, right? A CTO, fundamentally, think of them as the executive developer, right? The executive technologist. They are the individual charged with overall structure, overall management, hiring, team needs, system architecture as it fundamentally relates to how are we building, how are we growing, how are we scaling, and what are we doing to facilitate all of these actions efficiently to make sure we have a good system that's got longevity that can really meet the needs of our customer base. Now, this is, of course, very different than a developer who's really the one, typing the code and doing what needs to be done to actually build said system. Now, it can be very easy to confuse the two, especially if you're an early stage founder that doesn't have a ton of experience in this. And both companies, or excuse me, companies really do need both of them eventually. However, in the early days, it's really critical, and more than likely, you're going to need a developer more than a CTO to understand the distinction between the two. Obviously, a CTO can be a heck of a lot more expensive as well, depending on who you're getting, but understand the use case of the technology need. And if you really need a developer who's going to sit there and do all your building, do all your code development, and really give you, some core insight into the system itself, or if you need someone more of the CTO flavor who can help you build the system architecture, think through the long term, and really set you up for success going into the future.